Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al getting in contact with you guys. We're going to be talking about some dog in me. So we definitely got to take a look at that dog in me today. Tell you, while it's this low, we definitely need to discuss this and we need to talk, big time about the dog in me, especially since it's on base and it's what can I say, the lowest dog on base. This is a good opportunity to get in the dog while it's a little puppy. You know what I mean? But anyways, whatever we say on the channel is not financial advice. But if you like what you see today, ask you to like and subscribe. I don't know, with a little tongue tied today. My bad. Ask that you like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and knock this out, man. Got some good stuff with the dog. Now, let's go ahead and talk about some dog in me. First of all, the dog is down just a little bit, about 2% on today. The good part is we're at 0.0004. I think a while back I was talking about how we could get this below 0.5, 0.005. That'd be nice. So it's at 0.4, which is really good. Notice the market cap is really small. It's 31 million. So we're well below 100 million. Once these memes start running, and the memes will start running different ones at different times. But once these memes start running, you're going to be seeing a lot of movement. But the smaller and the market cap we can get this thing at, the better off we're going to be. Right here on the 7-day is down 12%. So this is excellent for us as far as like entry level positions here. Now we see that it's down over the month as well. So this is a nice little cool off moment for the year, guys. Just a heads up, got to get a reality check and realize this thing is up three times, almost 4 times as much as it was over the year. So just to give you guys a heads up, this sucker is moving. Sometimes you look at stuff and see that it's down for the week or down for the day. You don't even realize how far it's up for the year. So this sucker is way up as far as like well over 100. So we're looking at 258% over the year. Overall, let's see, it's up 26%. So that means we got a lot of potential left to go. And so we're in great shape right here. Let's just keep moving with the dog here. Now, let's go ahead and set the scene with a little bit of information here. Taking a look at Bitcoin, it's down to 113,000. Ethereum's at 3,400. Fear and greed is going to be at 51. And listen, I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes back to fear. Market cap is going to be 3.64 trillion. Listen, I'm going to say this real quick about the fear and greed and all of that information. For the next month or so, a lot of people are going to get shaken out of crypto and get discouraged, and they're going to they're going to give up the ghost, so to speak. Don't you be one of those people. We're in the final leg. I remember I put out a video about, what the bull market was going to look like. Seems like when you put out those little educational videos, nobody likes those. Nobody's watching it. It's like, hey, this is going to happen in September. This didn't happen until November. And I'm over. I mean, like this month. No, it wasn't. It wasn't even this month. I think it was last month. Somebody was like, I'm tired of this up and down. I can't take it no more. I'm just gonna give up. I'm like, what? I said, we're just now getting started. This is where we get those final dips right before we see a real good move. I really believe that in September, we're gonna finally see the Fed like cut an interest rate even if it's just a little bit. Nobody even cares. Even if the Fed cut it just like a quarter, you're going to see things go off to the races because a lot of people, especially a lot of investors, have been waiting on some liquidity. And let's just be honest, people want stability. Sometimes it's a little bit hard. People are concerned when they see things that are not right mentally, or they see people that are running things. It's not enough to say it, but man, it's like people want some stability. People like security. And one thing you need when you're making investments is you need security, and you need to know that this thing is going to work. There's always a risk in investments, but at the same time, the more stable a person is, or stable a network is, or stable things are, people are usually going to fall in line. So we got to keep that in mind as well. But I guarantee you things are going to be getting better soon. But at the same time, it just takes a little while. And I got a feeling we're going to get that rate cut in September. So just relax, my good people. But even if we didn't get a rate cut, the things are still going to get better as far as like there's still going to be liquidity moving into this. It's just too many billionaires that are involved with this thing for this thing not to move. Let's just keep it real. You're not going to have billionaires putting money in Bitcoin and altcoins and any coins, and this sucker's not going to move. You just got to be patient and wait because we're not the ones in charge. You understand? We are not. So, not financial advice, but we are not the ones in charge. We are just along for the ride. We're just putting in our investments and making sure that we catch some of that good stuff too. All right. So let's keep it moving a little bit. Talk about some more about the Bitcoin dominance. 61.7%. Ethereum is going to be 11.2%. We're not too worried about any of that. Let's go to the website of the dog. Now, taking a look at the dog, he's asking, do you have that dog in you? Some of y'all got to reach down deep and realize you just need a few more weeks, a few more months, and you know it's gonna be worth it. You know what I mean? So yes, you got that dog in you. You're gonna keep it up, right? I'm just playing. I don't know. But anyways, so dog and me, we already know about that. But I want y'all to take a look. Dog and Me came to life in February 2024. What you are doing, you are catching Dog and Me. First of all, is on base, so it's already that's a great positive thing right there, and it's on Coinbase as well. So what you're doing is you're catching the dog. This is the first time the Dog and Me is going to be in the full bull cycle or in a bull cycle. First time ever because it's like almost brand spanking new. You're catching a dog at a great time when it's at the ground level. Like this is opportunity that how can I say, you don't get these opportunities all the time. So you're getting this opportunity at a great time, great opportunity. Once this sucker blows up and becomes popular and it is getting more popular as the months go by, then it's going to be too late to grab the dog at 0.0004 something, blah, blah, blah. It is not going to happen. So what you got to do, grab the dog now while you can. Let's just keep it real. So it's definitely on the exchanges, Coinbase, Gate, and Mexi. Things going pretty well. Your tokens are limited as far as like there's no inflation to worry about. This is deployed on base 2, stealth launch, token contract immutable, LP burn, zero taxes. You're doing great with the dog here. So just a heads up, you make sure you got that Dog and Me. That's a meme coin. Coin is for entertainment purposes only, right? All right. So this is the good stuff, man. I think we got to understand that once you catching something that is at its infancy, and I'm not saying it's a brand new baby, but once you catching this thing at its is a very new. Dog and Me is very new, and now that we're catching it while it's very new, it's going to be very good. Just saying, not financial advice. Let's go to the X Twitter site. You know what I mean? It's really X, but you know what I mean. I just can't get it out of my head from the past. Got a lot of nice little artwork about the dog. I like this little quote right here. It says, "Nothing gets easier, you just get better." In other words, we just have to keep improving as the days go by. Got some dog. This looks like it's pretty good. Chase ultimate rewards on base. Yeah, well, excuse me, but things are really going good for I should say going well, my bad. Things are really going well for base. Guys are really doing some great stuff. So I am impressed with not only Dog and Me, but also with the base network. These guys are really rocking. Just saying. Now let's go a little bit further, talking about top meme coins to watch today. Simon's Cat, Dog and Me, and these other ones I'm not going to worry about too much. Let's hurry up and jump to Dog and Me. Do that real fast now. Am I jumping too fast? probably. Yeah, here we go. DOGINME picking up the pace here. Drawing attention is one of the top meme coins to watch today. That price might seem modest. Might mess this up. Yeah. Okay, meme coins to invest in now. Okay, that's what is also in here too. Okay, meme coins to invest in now. I'm just so curious. Okay. A lot of different things they have on here. But let me go back. So right here, let's look a little bit further. Launched from a viral moment on forecast that this Ethereum-based meme coin has built its brand around an inner strength and community grit. What began as a playful phrase, "I got that dog in me," now stands as a rallying cry for investors who thrive on underdog energy. While there's no major deadline, its long-term growth value still speaks volume. DOGINME is up 192% over the past year and is trading at what 14% above its 20-day SMA, signaling strong momentum. I just showed you guys that chart talking about how high it is over the year. So just a heads up, the sucker's moving. All right. Let's keep our eyes on the dog. Says investors looking for cultural relevance, slow volatility, and gradual upward trends may find DOGINME appealing. So just a heads up here. We're just going to keep that in mind. Let's go one more round here. I want everybody to see a little bit of a chart. All right, let's take a look at this chart, guys. Just saying. Real quick. This is the chart over the month. Just trying to show you the last few days right here. And as you see, we got a nice little falling wedge pattern. So my suggestion would be to catch this sucker on the way down before it starts going back up. Usually, as we know, we can't predict the falling wedge as far as like when exactly it's going to go back up. But we know it usually works like this, where we see the, but let me not, I think that's the wrong color for this, my bad. I want to go with a different one. Let me just pop a green in here. Let me pop this green in here. So what you usually see is you see this going back like this after a while. We don't really know when that's going to happen, but we do know that with the falling wedge, is usually we're going to see some upward trends sooner or later. So let's go ahead and grab that dog while it's down and make sure we can get some of that before it's too late. This is a great time to dollar cost average. Some of you guys that are looking to dollar cost average for the dog at 0.0005 or lower, this is a great time to get that DCA in if you don't have it at that point. You know, sometimes when you're collecting a crypto, if you can get the average to a certain point, you can maybe, I'm not saying stop altogether accumulating, but you can say, okay, I'm going to accumulate at this level. And when it can drop down like that, it's going to be awesome. So just saying, we got the dog in us. I think you guys are going to do extremely well with this. Got to catch that dog while he's down low like that, because dog is not going to be down this low forever. And if it's on base, you know sooner or later it's going to be popping. So DOGINME is at 31 million market cap. It's not going to be down there forever. Get it while you can, and you know, accumulate a dog, get it at a comfortable price, like I said, under 0.005, and then accumulate what you need to. Once you get it at the low enough point, when it's time for this sucker to rise, come the next few months. And like I said, you might have to have some real patience, guys. I'm not expecting a whole lot to happen in August. But the main thing is we got to stay along for the ride. Even if you got to keep your eyes closed for a minute, realize that things are going to get better in the coming weeks. It's Al with Real Life Investing. Take it easy and look out for that dog. Have a good day. Bye. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.